Good evening, all you black hearts, misfits, outcasts, and otherwise broken things. So, a funny thing happened today as I was preparing a video on the topic of my favorite horror movies from the past decade. The sequel to one of these films released its first trailer. The film is A Quiet Place. It is by no means a perfect entry in the horror canon, but it is an interesting and unique one, and I enjoyed it overall. And when I release that video, I will be talking more about this film. The sequel is coming out in it would be March 20th. John Krasinski is returning as writer and I believe the director. And, of course, the original cast, Emily Blunt, Millicent Simmons, who plays the deaf girl, they are returning, as well as the son, a young actor by the name of Noah Jupe. I will talk more in my other video about my biggest problem that I had with this film. Indeed, my biggest problem with most horror films these days, in general. But my biggest thing is I am concerned that the sequel may expand upon the ending of that first movie. So I hope it doesn't. I hope they go somewhere different. I prefer to keep it tense, keep it dark, keep it, that same kind of strange feeling of suspense that the first one had. It was a very unique feeling watching that movie, especially for the first time when I saw it in theaters. And I hope that they manage to succeed with that with the second one, but only time will tell. For now, all we have is this first trailer, which is up now on YouTube and probably whatever other streaming platform you wish to view it on. So let's not waste too much more time, get into it, and see what's going on here. Oops. Okay. So it looks like they may explore a little bit about the origins of what happened. Ooh. That's... Oh, y'all about to get... Oh, that's... Okay. Well, interesting so far. Looks like we're gonna go back and explore where these creatures first appeared a little bit, the family's origin story, if you will, and kind of what happened when things went to hell and the world as they knew it came to an end, which is interesting. Okay, and then it looks like it's jumping into it right after the end of the first film. Walking. Yep. Yep. This is what they're doing. Okay.
I don't know why you came all the way up here. There's nothing left.
Please. There are people out there worth saving.
You don't know, do you? Oh, I do. The people that are left.
Okay, or maybe that's not what they're doing.
People worth saving.
Or maybe it is. This does not look good. This does not get me excited. This looks like they're going to go the route of every other post-apocalyptic horror thing of the last 20 years. The real monster is humanity. Yeah, don't trust anybody in the post-apocalypse. And, of course, it looks like they're going the aliens route with this, whereas instead of keeping it being a horror movie, they're going to keep those horror elements, but it's going to be an action movie. Just don't get me wrong, I love Emily Blunt. I think she's great. But why is it so hard to just get good horror? I don't know what else to say about this. Obviously, John Krasinski's looking at making this into a franchise. That much is pretty clear. They'll probably leave this one on a cliffhanger for part 3, because that's what putting part in it implies, at least to me. So I guess we'll see. Let me know in the comments. Are you excited for this? Are you not excited for this? Do you have the same opinion I do? Any other general thoughts? Anything I missed that you think it might be worth pointing out? Discuss in the comments below. Keep it civil. Keep it black, but not too black.